Hey everybody, welcome to N1JUR Amateur Radio. Today I have got another job that sends me off to Newburyport, Mass, and so I decided to get down here a little early and see if we can activate a favorite park of mine called Maudslay State Park. It's right in Newburyport. It's a beautiful area and one of my favorites to activate for sure. Very wide open expanse spaces, so there's no need to worry about being on top of people. Looking forward to having a good activation, so come walk with me. This looks like a good spot to set down in. A little shady, but pretty flat here, so let's get set up.
Delta Zero, Whiskey Norway. Are there any other park to park?
November 1, Japan United Radio, park to park.
I'm getting a lot of park to parks coming in. November 1, Japan United Radio. I've got you about a 5-7 right now on the roller coaster ride. QSL?
Roger, Roger. It's going to be a little bumpy, but making contacts, getting out there, playing radio is always a good thing. I got you about a 5-8, strong 5-8 here into my park of Kilo 2447 in Massachusetts. QSL.
Copy the 5. I think you said 5-8 or 5-7. I got 5-7 written down now. Into park Kilo 2447, 2447. And again, you were 5-7 into 4113. QSL.
QSL, QSL. Good luck with your activation. Thanks for the park to park and 7-3. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is N1JUR. All right, let's start, hit the spotting page here. And see if we can make some contacts. 344. CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air. This is November 1, Juliet United Radio, N1JUR, calling from Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in Massachusetts, calling CQ Park's on the air and standing by. CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air. This is November 1, Juliet United Radio, calling from Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Park's on the air and standing by. Whiskey 9 Kilowatt Oscar Alpha QRP. I got you about a 5454 into 2447. Roger, Roger, the 5-5 into Minnesota there. Thanks again for hunting us, and 7-3. This is N1JUR. QR's Ed.
Kilo Charlie 9 Whiskey India Bravo, park to park.
Kilo Charlie 9 Whiskey India Bravo, park to park. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger, you are a 5-9 into park Kilo 4265.
Roger, Roger, the 5-9s into 4265. I got you a 5-9 here as well into 2447. QSL.
Thank you very much for the activation. 73.
Thank you for your park to park in 73s. This is N1JUR. QR's Ed. Kilo Delta 9 Victor Sierra Papa 5-5 into 2447. Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Victor Papa, 55 into 2447. Let's give it one more try there. Nothing heard a couple times. Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Victor Papa. This is November 1, Juliet United Radio. I got you about a 55 into 2447, QSL. You're in the noise. I think I copied you a 5252. Do I have the call right, QSL? All right, man, you just popped up out of the noise there. Nice, you got you definitely more of a 5.6, 5.7 there, at least for now. But got you here in the log, and you got my park number? All right, roger, roger. Well, hey, thank you for hunting, and 7-3. This is N1JUR, Parks on the Air. QRZ.
Whiskey 9, Delta Papa.
Whiskey 9.
5 Maudslay, Kentucky, just to make sure I couldn't hear you. Kilo 4, Oscar, Mike, Juliet, QSL?
QSL. I got you that 5.5 into 2447, QSL.
I think you got it. Oscar, Mexico, Japan. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. 7-3.
You as well, and appreciate the contact. 7-3. This is N1JUR, Parks on the Air. QRZ.
Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
I got a call ending in Delta Alpha November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
All right, Dan, good to get you there in the log there. I appreciated the interview you did with W1DED. It was a really good interview, and loved the video there. But I got you here about a 5.7 into 2447 in Massachusetts, QSL.
Hey, QSL, the 5.7, thank you so much. And glad you enjoyed it. 5.5 in Golf Alpha. Have a great afternoon, 7-3.
All right, 7-3, sounds good, man. And as always, pleasure to work you, and 7-3. This is N1JUR, Parksman, Maudslay State Park in Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Kilo 0, Alpha, India, Foxtrot.
Kilo 0, Alpha, India, Foxtrot, strong signal here. I got you about a 5.7, 5.8 into 2447.
Okay, QSL, thanks for the great report there. You're 5.9 into Mike November.
Roger, roger, the 5.9. Appreciate you hunting, and thanks again for the contact, and 7-3. I have to say, this is what I love about POTA. Just being out here, enjoying the weather. The bands are okay, but that doesn't really matter. In essence, I'm making contacts, I'm enjoying the outdoors, I get to play radio. It's a perfect win. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is N1JUR, November 1, Japan, Uniform Romeo at Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the grand old state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Alpha Golf 4, Juliet Oscar.
Alpha Golf 4, Juliet Oscar, 5.7 into 2447. Roger, roger, the 5.9 in Georgia. Thanks again for hunting us, and 7-3.
7-3. Good luck today.
Roger, roger. This is N1JUR, QRZ.
Kilo Golf 9 at Juliet Papa.
Kilo Golf 9, Juliet Papa. Nice strong signal there. Got you a 5.8, 5.9 into Kilo 2447.
Very good. You're about a 54, 5-4 Wisconsin.
Roger, roger, the 54 Wisconsin. Appreciate the hunting. Thanks again for the contact, and 7-3. This is N1JUR, QRZ. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is November 1, Japan United Radio, calling from Kilo 2447, Reeds Ferry State Park, Maudslay State Park in Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Kilo November 4, Romeo November Oscar.
All right, Kilo November 4, Romeo November Oscar, 5.5 into 2447.
Roger that. I've got you 5.5 here in Georgia, South Atlanta.
Roger, roger, the 5.5 in Georgia. Thanks again for hunting, and 7-3.
7-3. Have a good one.
You as well. This is N1JUR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is November 1, Japan United Radio, calling from Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is November 1, Japan United Radio at Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is N1JUR, November 1, Japan United Radio, calling CQ Parks on the air at Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. I got a Kilo Bravo 0 again. All right, I'm only copying the Kilo Bravo Charlie Oscar. I can't get the rest of the suffix. You end up dropping in the noise there. Try a couple of times, please. Is that Kilo Bravo 0 Victor Charlie Oscar QSL? All right, copy you a 5555 into Kilo 2447. All right, thanks again for the contact, 73s. This is N1JUR, Parks on the air, QRZ.
Alpha Delta 4, Juliet X-ray.
Alpha Delta 4, Juliet X-ray, booming in here with a 59 into 2447.
QSL, I have you a 57, Golf Alpha. Thank you for the activation today.
All right, appreciate the 57 out of Georgia as well, and thanks again for hunting us in 73.
73.
This is N1JUR, Parks on the air, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is N1JUR, November 1, Japan United Radio at Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. All right, there's a couple of stations there in the noise. I copied a Kilo, station ending in Kilo Papa again.
All right, you find this. The call here is Whiskey 4, Quebec, Kilowatt, Papa, and you're a 5555 in the Panhandle of Florida, over.
All right, roger, roger. Whiskey 4, Quebec, Kilo Papa. Thanks for the 55. Copy you about a 5353 into Kilo 2447.
Roger, roger. Thanks for the activation, 73.
I appreciate the hunting as well in 7-3. N1JUR, QRZ. Whiskey Bravo 9, November Delta Golf, QSL. Roger, roger, the 5-3 in Florida. I got you about a 5-3 here as well into 2447 in Massachusetts. All right, 7-3s, thank you again for the contact. November 1, Japan United Radio in Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park, state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. Kilowatt Delta 0, Victor Echo, 55 into 2447. Roger, roger, the 5-5s. Thanks again for the contact in 7-3. This is N1JUR, QRZ.
Whiskey Echo 9 Oscar.
Whiskey Echo 9 Oscar, 55 into 2447.
QSL, you are 55 in Illinois.
All right, Doug, thank you for the 55s in Illinois and appreciate the contact, 7-3. This is N1JUR, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. This is N1JUR in Kilo 2447 in Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is November 1, Japan United Radio at Kilo 2447 in Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. This is N1JUR, QRZ. CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air. This is N1JUR, November 1, Juliet United Radio, calling from Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Park's on the air and standing by.
Charlie Victor Delta Kilo Foxtrot 4 Tango Yankee.
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Tango Yankee QSL.
Roger, roger, you're 5-5 back here in Tennessee, Tango November.
All right, William, thank you for the 5-5 in Tennessee. I got you about a 5-6-5-7 here into 2447.
Roger, roger, thanks for the 3447. Have a great activation, 7-3.
All right, thank you again for the contact, 7-3. N1JUR, QRZ. I got a station ending in Fox Lima Juliet again.
Whiskey 4, Fox Lima Juliet.
All right, Whiskey 4, Fox Lima Juliet, 5-8 here into 2447.
All right, you got a 5-7 here in Tennessee.
All right, Frank, thanks for the 5-7 out of Tennessee. Appreciate the hunting, and 7-3.
7-3.
N1JUR, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Charlie Victor Delta.
Kilo 4, Charlie Victor Delta, 5-8 into 2447.
Roger, thanks for the 5-8, W55, Tennessee.
All right, Brian, thanks for the 5-5 out of Tennessee, and appreciate the hunting, and 7-3. All right, I'm going to change the antenna now, and I'm going to set the radials so they are facing technically south, and see if we see any change or difference in the configuration. Okay, so these are now facing basically south in the configuration. Let's see what we got. CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air, CQ Park's on the air. This is N1JUR in Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Park's on the air and standing by.
Kilo 94, Echo, Quebec, India.
All right, got a station ending in Echo, Quebec, India again.
Yes, Eric, it's Kilo Mike 4, Echo, Quebec, India.
All right, Kilo Mike 4, Echo, Quebec, India. I got you a 5-6-5-6 into Kilo 2447, QSL.
Roger, roger, Eric. I also have you at 5-6 in Sweet Home, Alabama.
Oh, roger, roger. I love the Sweet Home Alabama contacts there. Thanks again for hunting us, and 7-3.
7-3, have a good one.
You as well. N1JUR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. Cupoto, this is November 1, Japan United Radio at Kilo 2447 in Maudslay State Park, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Alpha Hotel India.
I got a station ending in Alpha Hotel India again.
Yeah, Kilo Bravo 4, Alpha Hotel India.
Kilo Bravo 4, Alpha Hotel India, 5-5 into 2447. Kilo Bravo 4, Alpha Hotel India, I got you a 5-5 into 2447. QSL?
QSL, lost you for a second in the static. I have you at 5-5 now, 55 in Georgia.
Roger, roger, the 55 in Georgia. Appreciate you hanging in there, and thanks again for the contact, and 7-3.
7-3.
This is N1JUR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. I got a station ending in Juliet Delta again. You sound a little off frequency there. I am only copying the Juliet Delta. Can I get the rest of your call? I'll try again a couple of times.
Kilo Juliet 4, Juliet Kilo Delta.
All right, much better. Definitely coming in there. Kilo Juliet 4, Juliet, is a Kilo Juliet 4, Kilo Juliet Delta or just Juliet Delta? All right, thank you again for the correction there. Kilo Juliet 4, Juliet Kilo Delta. I got you about a 5657 into my park of 2447 in Massachusetts, QSL. Appreciate the 55 out of Georgia. Thanks for hanging in there, and thanks again for the contact, 7-3. I got the hotel station ending in hotel again. All right, Foxtrot 4, India Lima Hotel. I copy you about a 5656 into Kilo 2447.
Thank you. You are 5x3. Thank you for K-2447, Massachusetts, 73.
All right, thank you again for the DX there and hunting us as well in 7-3.
73.
This is N1JUR, Parks on the Air, QRZ. I got a Juliet Kilo in the noise again. I got a real weak station ending in Juliet Kilo, QSL. Negative copy on that one. I didn't get anything. Try again one more time, that Juliet Kilo station again.
Uniform Charlie Kilo.
All right, do I have the call right? Whiskey Delta 6 Uniform Charlie Kilo, QSL. Roger, the 5-5 in California there. I copy you about a 3-3 into Kilo 2447, Massachusetts, QSL. Roger. Well, thank you for hanging in there. I love to make those California contacts and appreciate the hunting. 7-3. This is N1JUR, QRZ. CQ POTA. This is N1JUR, November 1, Juliet United Radio, calling from Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park in the state of Massachusetts, calling CQ Parks on the Air and standing by. All right, this is N1JUR, calling CQ Parks on the Air at Kilo 2447, Maudslay State Park, making last and final call at CQ Parks on the Air and standing by. All right, this is N1JUR. Thank you all for the contacts. Going QRT. Let's sit down and do a little summary here. I'm not an antenna or electrical expert. I'm a ham radio operator trying to figure it out just like everybody else. But in some of my experiments today, I was fooling around with my ground radios. And I'm learning and understanding, more and more about antennas every day. So those experts that are out there that might be able to explain it in clear English, is there anything to shifting your radios around? Because in terms of my initial tests, not doing whisper, but just using real world conditions, the bands themselves weren't 100% great, but when I position my radials, either grouping from east to west, in orientation of the antenna north to south, my better performance in terms of both the noise floor and audio levels going up, and my contacts had changed when I positioned my radials north-south, and I more clumped them together versus them being spread out. So what do you think, from your own experience, is going on? Have you done some of these tests? If you can, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. I want to share more of this information. And if you have a Wolf River coil and you've done this, let me know what your results have been. And if your mileage may vary, I'd love to hear about it. So thanks again for watching N1JUR Amateur Radio. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. 7-3.